Workflows in M-Files can help you work smarter, not harder, by taking advantage of a wide variety of automated routing, notifications, and assignment features. Workflows can be as simple or as complex as they need to be to line up with your business processes and even streamline them for increased efficiency. Let's look at a common process for reviewing candidate resumes. But before we even start in M-Files, let's see how we might automate getting those resumes into M-Files in the first place. Perhaps you have an email folder set up already in your Outlook where you collect all the resumes that come in. Through the Outlook integration, we can connect that folder to M-Files so that you never even need to interact with the emails yourself. They will automatically be entered into M-Files and kick off the workflow. Here I have an email ready to send that has a resume attached. I'm going to send this off, and we'll watch as the email shows up in my resumes folder to be ingested into M-Files. Now let's switch to M-Files and look in the view that shows us the resumes in the candidate review process. Here's the resume I've just sent in. Notice that we've configured M-Files to save both the email and the attachment as a connected file, so they are never separated from each other. And looking at the metadata shows that it has been entered into the received state. It's my job to review this person's resume and figure out what position they're applying for, who the hiring manager is going to be, and whether to advance this person as a candidate for interview. Once I've done my review and I decide to advance this candidate, I'm going to select Candidate from my workflow options on the left. And this will send an assignment to the hiring manager to move forward with interviewing. At any step in this process, the candidate can also be disqualified, which will move them into an automatic retention state, which can then delete the resume after the retention period has been satisfied. Let's switch over and see what the hiring manager sees when they get this assignment. The resume now shows up in the Assign to Me section, and there is a description on the resume that tells me how to move forward. My options are either to recommend for hire or disqualify. I'm going to complete my interview and recommend for hire. The resume is no longer assigned to me, so let's switch back to the HR manager to keep moving forward. Back on the home screen, the resume is now assigned to the HR team. And we have a new assignment to run the background check, finalize the salary, and extend the offer of employment. Let's go ahead and extend the offer. Now we have a new assignment that's dependent on whether or not the offer is accepted. If the offer is accepted, we need to go ahead and create the employee object in M-Files. So this resume can now be tagged to their file. We're going to go ahead and create the employee in M-Files. And now we can save the resume as it's tagged to this employee's file. And we can go ahead and mark it as hired. And now we have a new employee to onboard, which is another common business process that we can configure and automate in M-Files.